Explore the world with Terry's flip-flops, a lovable figure on a mission to discover the true essence of life in the picturesque village of Spranklewater. You embark on a beautiful voyage full of fun. The game has a beautiful open environment, a wonderful story, and an exciting journey in Terry's own car. Collecting turbo junk increases the vehicle's boost powers, making your travels even more exciting. Catching colorful insects, hunting for hidden riches, destroying automobiles, and amassing cash are all enjoyable activities that unlock new products and upgrades. Mists of Noyah is an exciting survival game that includes RPG features. Players must rescue survivors from a destroyed fort and repair it in order to prepare for conflict. They must gather resources during the day and build defensive towers in the dark. The game has 5 distinct heroes and a leveling system with tasks and friends. It includes more than 10 biomes, a dynamic day-night cycle, dungeons, and tower defense events. Players can customize and craft items, as well as farm, build, and hunt monsters and bosses. Rainbow Moon is a role-playing game that emphasizes exploration, character development, and strategic turn-based combat. Players may customize and increase the powers of 6 primary characters by equipping them with upgradable weapons, armor, and accessories. The game lasts about 40 hours and includes 50 distinct quests and 20 difficult dungeons. Baldrin, a cursed character, must shut a dimensional doorway to preserve his world from catastrophe. The game's exploration, character growth, and strategic combat enthrall players. Victory Heat Rally is a spectacular 2.5D racing game with gorgeous visuals and an exhilarating soundtrack. Players may select their champion driver and compete against friends-turned-rivals in a variety of game settings. The game includes 12 prominent racers and their distinctive vehicles, and players may race alone or with others. Victory Heat Rally has many levels over 12 diverse places, ranging from the sun-kissed sands of Baytona Beach to the freezing wastes of Frostbite Harbor. Players may also paint treatments to express their uniqueness.
That was awesome!
Velocity 2X is a spectacular sci-fi adventure that mixes fast-paced gameplay with an exciting plot. Lieutenant Kai Tana, a former test pilot, is kidnapped by an extraterrestrial civilization and must utilize her newly acquired talents and the ship's teleportation ability to save the universe. The game depicts a neon future with stunning visuals and an exhilarating techno music. Players may explore over 50 dynamic levels, each increasing in speed and challenge. The game is highly replayable, and speedrunners may compete on ranked online leaderboards. Phantom Doctrine is a strategic turn-based espionage thriller set in the Cold War era, combining aspects of classic spy films with clandestine operations. Players must thwart a worldwide plot, aiming at toppling world leaders and inciting conflicts as the commander of the Cabal. The game has a lengthy single-player story campaign, next-generation turn-based combat, and a larger map. Players must strategically arrange assets across the planet to call for help during fierce conflicts, while simultaneously anticipating enemy reinforcements. Avoid Hope is an atmospheric game with a unique and interesting storyline. Players must solve puzzles, discover treasures, and navigate a universe full of mysterious environments. The game's antique graphics and somber lighting provide flashes of promise. Players must choose exploration over combat, navigating risky places while avoiding dangers. The melancholy music, composed by Waveshaper, sets the tone for the trip. The primary goal is to avoid confrontation while uncovering mysteries within the city. Avoid Hope is best appreciated on a wet, poorly lit night and provides a gripping and immersive experience. REKT is a high-speed stunt driving game in which players may kickflip automobiles using realistic physics. The game has 3 primary areas, more than 50 configurable cars, countless challenges, and global leaderboards. Local multiplayer allows up to 4 players to grab the crown, infect other players, collect checkpoints, or compete for the greatest score. The game also has 4 distinct venues, local multiplayer for up to 4 players, and pop culture illusions. The ultimate aim is to be crowned the ultimate REKT driver. American Fugitive is a contemporary sandbox action game set in the 1980s Deep South in Red Rock County, a town with a thriving criminal underbelly. The game combines spectacular 3D visuals, dramatic narration, and epic car chase mayhem. The plot focuses on a motley group of lawbreakers and law enforcers, and players must blend in with the townspeople to avoid capture. The game has a vast open-world setting that allows players to select the life of a felon, test themselves against time trial tasks, and participate in numerous activities to keep watchful against the police. Old Man's Journey is a puzzle adventure set in a sunny setting that explores themes of life, grief, reconciliation, and optimism. The game is full of fun and stress-free puzzles that tell the elderly man's narrative via his recollections. Players must solve delightful riddles by altering the environment such that hills shape the old man's route. The game's quiet and reflective atmosphere enables players to immerse themselves in tranquil and thought-provoking puzzles, sharing the elderly man's sadness, remorse, and eternal optimism. Gibbon Beyond the Trees is a hand-drawn adventure game in which players help a lost gibbon navigate difficult terrain. Players can dash for freedom in liberation mode, or watch an hour-long tale about the struggles of living creatures across the planet. The game offers fluid, dynamic movement inspired by actual gibbons, which helps players develop their acrobatic talents. Players may select between an hour-long story mode and a fast-paced race in liberation mode. The game also raises environmental concerns, such as deforestation, poaching, and climate change. Ina, who is locked in a tower, sets out on a mission to awaken from her perpetual slumber. She comes across gorgeous scenery, strange people, and difficult puzzles. As she pursues answers, the enigmatic and powerful residents of the tower are exposed. Ina's talents are in sync with the spirits of the tower, allowing her to control items, solve riddles, and traverse the surroundings. As she navigates the tower's inner rooms, finding the truth about her background and the tower's residents, the tale dives into her self-discovery and untapped potential. The Survivalist is a one-of-a-kind adventure game in which players hunt animals for food and confront supernatural foes. Quests can be obtained from a mysterious stranger or found washed up on the coast. The game has a variety of biomes and allows players to construct, survive, and share their knowledge with their pals. Because the mimic system permits monkeys to assist with daily work or raids, monkey control is critical for survival. Making the most of resources, such as creating axes or fruit smoothies, is the key to survival. As a trained furniture arrangement relocation technician, you'll work with Smooth Moves, a small moving company, to complete moving projects around Packmore. The game has a co-op option in which you may play alone or with friends. You may utilize physics to move furniture around barriers and learn the ins and outs of different moving tasks. As your reputation increases, you'll visit a variety of settings, such as peaceful suburbia, frantic fields, spooky mansions, and virtual reality. Join Smooth Moves today and become a certified moving out moving master. Headbangers Rhythm Royale is an online, cross-platform multiplayer game in which players strive to become the greatest master headbanger. The game has 23 distinct minigames distributed across 4 rounds that test memory, rhythm, reflexes, reaction time, and rap abilities. Players may personalize your pigeon with various things and earn crumbs with each game. They may also utilize crumbs as in-game taunts to highlight their accomplishments. Players may go through tasks, earn crumbs and XP, and team up with up to 30 pigeons on any platform. Loadpunk Mayhem is a vertical shoot-'em-up that combines bullet hell anarchy and a cel-shaded look. Players may pick from 3 pilots, each with their own spacecraft and specialized armament, and destroy opposing vehicles as they navigate through post-apocalyptic stages. To keep going and scoring, they must acquire fuel, warp-enabled stopwatches, chain combos, and explosives. The game has a rigorous online leaderboard system that allows users to put their fighting abilities to the test. Players can pick between tanks, helicopters, armored aircraft, and monster vehicles. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!